Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live by General Goods Tarot. It's good to see you all. Hello, question mark, hello. Hi, Pure Heart. Hi, DixM25. Hi, Shanley. Devin, Divine Growth is good to see you. Hello, Devin. Hello, and yes, I did stream earlier today, if all of you were wondering at all. I streamed earlier. Hello again. Moderators, of course, at the end of the stream, you guys will have additional tarot readings, okay? Hi, Tortoise Love, again. Brenton Little, hello. Haven't seen you in 5 years yet. Guys, hello. I'm sweatier. I've been outside. I ate food, so we are in a different vibe right now. Erica, your hair is growing, isn't it? It's, I think, let me see. So I cut my hair about 2-3 months ago. So yeah, it's coming out. Hopefully it'll be like to here one day. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Welcome to a tarot card live stream with General Goods Tarot. Today we are doing 3 card readings, okay? Today you can ask whatever you want. I am picking at random. There is no raffle today, so unfortunately, if you do not get picked on, it's not personal, okay? So there's no raffle. There is no raffle. But I will do my best to answer as many people as possible. And to those who have donated, thank you, SB, for your donation. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you would like to donate for a reading, it is only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini reading, and $3 for a really quick one. Normally, those are used for yes or no questions. And if you would like to book a private reading and there's information you don't really want to share in chat, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I do private video recordings, I do private live streams, and I also do email written readings, okay? I do them like pretty regularly, so you only need to reach out. You don't have to be shy, okay? Alrighty, so let us get started on 2 3-card readings, and then SB, if SB shows up, okay? Thank you, Devin, for compiling the list together. I accidentally had a great but more expensive than I thought buffet Mother's Day meal. I'm curious if that was just a coincidence. Ooh, I accidentally had a great but more expensive than I thought buffet Mother's Day meal. Curious if that was just a coincidence. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding divine growth with their highest and trusted mind, can we connect to the energies of this situation, please, and thank you. Was this just a coincidence? Was this buffet meal just a coincidence, Spirit? I'm curious too, like you were blessed with a delicious meal. Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Wands. Is it what I think it is? So it looks like it was like intentional for you to receive this. So Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the King of Wands here. This appears to be some type of intentional thing that happened to you. So I'm not exactly sure what the circumstances are surrounding that situation, Divine Growth, but it does look like it was intentional, okay? You were meant to have that delicious, succulent meal. We're going to get to another person. I hope you enjoyed it. What did you eat? It sounds awesome. You got me curious in the last stream, so now I want to know what the feather sign was. I have a guess that it might be because I connected with someone in particular during my meditation. That's awesome, Divine Girl. I forgot it was Mother's Day. Again, happy Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers in chat. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Yashna. What was the feather sign about? What was the feather sign about, Spirit? Is it what I think it is? So it appears that it's actually kind of literal, Yashna. It's actually somewhat literal. The feather sign seems to be about an angel. We have here the Temperance, and we have this angel with wings. We also have the 9 of Swords and the 4 of Wands here. It seems to be about an angel, some type of angel spirit. Now, I don't know what kind of angel exactly, but it seems like this is an angel that for for what they do, they seem to bring harmony to one's mental health at home. So just a heads up, this does feel like an angel energy that brings harmony to one's home, okay? So I will look up what that angel could be, but I have zero idea the specific name of them. Yes, so someone told me that was the energy of my mother, a motherly figure from past life, potentially. I have no idea. If your mother was a very much of a home caregiver, a great host, then I would say, then yes, surely that could be the case. Oh, and to answer your curiosity, I mostly had seafood and it was amazing. That's awesome. I went to Red Lobster's Divine Growth, and that was not a cheap meal. Oh my God, my wallet hurts. Took the gram to Red Lobster's. So I hope it's nothing related to romance, right? It's nothing related to romance. No, not that I could sense. Just making sure. Sorry, no worries, Yashna. Playboy Bunny, hello to you. It's good to see you. So everyone, please pause your free readings. SB, are you here? SB, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Red Lobster will do it. It will. What happened to the unlimited scripts? Oh my gosh, my wallet. But the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Fuego. Hi, SB. Are you ready for your reading? Everyone, please pause. Pause your free questions, everyone. We will get to more readings afterwards. Thank you guys for your likes and for your support, and for tuning in today. And again, if you want to donate for a reading, you can do so by clicking the pinned comment in chat, okay? Yeah, and hello, everyone. Gotcha, SB. We're going to get started. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding me, please clear my energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you. We're going to get to your reading, SB. Let me pull it up right now. Stop. Oh my God, when an app says like, hey, can you rate us? Can you just give us a rating? And I'm just like, no, I'm busy, please. Oh, okay, so SB, curious to know what Jeffrey thinks of me. We're going to connect to Jeffrey, his higher self, and his spiritual team. We're also going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, SB, and all those who are guiding you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding SB. What does Jeffrey think about SB? So SB, what is the level of contact that you guys have? Is it close contact? Is it low contact? Let me know. Thank you for your donation, Playboy Bunny. What does Jeffrey think of SB? I've known him for a while, but we check in with each other every 3 months. I did tell him I went through something recently, low contact. So hold on for a moment. Just give me a moment, SB. So what are these feelings in the oracle cards here? So SB, how he feels about you, he's kind of mixed about you. He's kind of mixed about you. There's some sense of disappointment about the past for some reason. Like he's ruminating about the past somewhat. He's thinking about the past. Oh my God, there is like some kind of resentment coming from him about your past together. So I will say this person's a little bit of like a secret appreciator of you. I'm not going to say admirer, but a secret appreciator, okay? We have here the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. There is like this thing he's like holding on to, like a disappointment. I will say he has gotten over it, but there is some kind of disappointment. Hi, Steve Rogers. Good to see you. So Queen of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, followed by the Strength here. He's a secret appreciator of yours. He thinks that you work hard. Like part of his mindset is that he thinks you guys he thinks that you work really hard. Why is he saying guys though? He thinks you guys work hard. I wonder if he's talking about you and your child. He thinks you work hard. He thinks you're working hard. This person has a lot of thoughts about you. Just talked online, but used to cross paths with him in Germany. We're both single parents. We have here divine masculine and divine feminine, followed by perspective, better off, bitterness, resentment, and one day. Okay. Now I want to say there's a feeling of camaraderie showing up here. Like he sees you and him having had a shared experience that that you guys have worked past. Not maybe not with each other, just there's like a similar storyline that he feels connected to. Um, and something about like looking up to you in some way. So he also looks up to you, okay? Spirit, can we get 5 more cards for SB? He looks up to you. Why am I so lost here? So I always had a secret crush. Oh, he's pretty awesome, actually. He has a great attitude. Uh-huh. Erica, do you want me to time out that account? Hold on, which account? Looking too gorgeous day by day, Steve. Are you talking about Steve? Steve, are you trying to get timed out, Steve? No, he's okay. The minute he starts asking me to take my clothes off, that's where we're gonna put the band hammer. But an appreciator is all right with me. So we have here the Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles, followed by the King of Wands and the Temperance with the Death. Okay, SB, this person actually has 4. It's like here's where I'm at. I'm confused because this person actually has more intense thoughts about you than the level of contact that you guys have. There's an appreciation coming through from him. I appreciate you. There's a sense of secretly appreciating you from the side, like admiring you, secretly admiring you and your strength, your inner strength. Okay. It's almost like a little bit of a role model energy coming through. There's something about him being disappointed about the past. Okay. Now, this could be his past. He could know a little bit about your past too. And there's something about him feeling connected to you in that way. Like, oh, we have similar things. We have similar things going on. And there's something about the way that your perspective is. He kind of wants that perspective too. Okay, can we get 5 more cards for SB? So I feel like he really admires you. He really admires you. He feels a sense of camaraderie with you. Okay. So we have the cards of escaping a negative mindset, followed by foundation, family, and lastly, conflict here. I feel like it's clear there's something about you that inspires him about family values, his place as a father. And it's just that he really respects you very much, okay? He really respects you. So, with that said, that is your reading. The last thing I told him was to stay close to family. Oh my gosh, that's true. Maybe he's heard about my situation. We have mutuals. So yeah, I just want to say that I feel like this person really feels connected to you. This feels like a good close. This feels like a good long-term friend who just pops in and out of your life. Like I feel like you're gonna know him for the long-term future. You know what I mean? Like he wants to stay connected. So I gotta say, connecting to this energy. I feel so thoughtful. I feel like you really have made him very thoughtful. So yeah, that is your reading, SB. I was thrown into a very thoughtful state of mind. I feel like this person really appreciates you. All right, so with that said, we're gonna get to Playboy Bunny now. Playboy Bunny, are you ready for your reading? And SB will get to your second question after 2 free readings. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your second donation. I really enjoyed that reading. It made me a little shy, actually. I felt a little shy connecting to that energy. Like, this person feels really mature. Sometimes I will tap into people like that, where it just feels like they have a very good head on their shoulders. And this person feels like he has a very good head on his shoulder. I think you got a really great friend here. Spirit, please clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you. So, Erica, how familiar are you with past life readings? Pretty familiar. Pretty familiar. Why do you ask, Jenna? Though, I will say, if anyone asks for a past life reading, you may be disappointed because I might not be tapping into being princesses and kings and stuff like that. I like the quality he has. Something I'm looking for in a partner. That's really great, SB. He has a great spirit. I will say that. So if you pursue that, he's got a great spirit. Hi, Leonel. Hope all is well. All is well. Started dabbling in sugar daddy dating. Hold on, everybody. Hold the freaking phones. Hold on. This is awesome. Started dabbling in sugar daddy dating. I've been getting some offers and had this man pay my lunch plus a generous amount. How successful will I be in this, especially in the money aspects? Okay, come through. Spirit guides, ancestors, first of all, clear the energy spirits of all the previous readings. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Playboy Bunny with her highest interest in mind. Maybe tap into the energies of this sugar daddy situation. Spirit, how successful will Playboy Bunny be in this new era? Make that cash, Playboy Bunny. How successful will they be? Yes, girl, I need that money. Oh my god. Okay. Is it what I think it is now? So Playboy Bunny, you will be surprised. You will be successful in it, but there is a sense that you will feel some type of emotional detachment that you're just like, I don't know if I want to do this exactly. So we have here the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. There's something about being a sugar baby that kind of hits you somewhere deep in your like soul, like the work that you do. Maybe it's the stories that you hear from people. Maybe it's the way you connect with them. But it does look like there's an emotional sadness that will come about that will affect the success, okay, of you doing this. So we have here the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords here, followed by the High Priestess. And I'm going to pull oracle cards on that. So Spirit, Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords here. What is this about here exactly? What is this about? What? Like it feels like you're not gonna want. Okay, so I'm not telling you, I'm not convincing you to stop. This is just what your spiritual team is relaying to me. So we have here breaking point and spying, followed by boundaries, confusion, and lusting. So there's something about this, the sugar daddy experience for you that is just like you need to consistently set boundaries with them. You need to consistently just say, no, I'm not going to go that far. And then you're also getting information from them, and it's just like it's like there's a sadness, there's an overall sadness that you're going to be going through. But they are saying you're going to be highly successful if you're able to overcome the sad emotions that you experience due to doing this. 5 more cards, Spirit. And Jenna, I will get to the past life message in a moment, okay? So in a way, it feels like you won't do it for a very long time. 8 of Cups, Temperance here, followed by the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Cups here, with the Sun and the Page of Swords. Okay, so your spiritual team is almost saying this won't be something that will be a forever thing. It won't be a long-term thing. And there's a feeling of sadness overall, like just a cascade of sadness while you're doing this. I think because you're hearing stories from sugar daddies that hurt you, you feel for them, but you're also going through experiences where you have to set boundaries with really pushy ones that want more sexual interaction than what you want. So there's just an energy of like, I don't want to do this anymore because I'm frustrated. But it does seem like you are successful in the sense that you're getting what you're seeking, but you're not wanting the experience for too much longer. Okay. Wow, yeah, the date wanted me to ride in his car, and I said no. I got so nervous, so he tipped me for my Uber. Yes. So I will say, there's an element of people overstepping boundaries here. Okay. Just a heads up for you in the future. So, Spirit, can we get 5 more Oracle cards for this? Oh, Devin, I'm sorry to hear that. So if you pursue this, we have here a shallow. If you pursue this with memories, one day, followed by obsession and stress here, if you continue to do this, you will eventually end up with a particular sugar daddy. You're kind of in alignment with that, by the way. So just a heads up, a sugar daddy that will be difficult to shake off, one that's very infatuated with you. And that might bring about a great deal of stress and tension in your life. So your spiritual team, they don't want to lie to you. They're not saying, oh, baby's going to be all fun. You're just going to have this greatest time. You're out in clubs. You're getting that money. You're going to be taken care of. Rent is paid for the next 3,000 years. It is going to be very stressful, okay? The boundaries are going to be up 24/7. There's an energy of you being constantly in contact with maybe a particular person who's not really letting up, relentlessly pursuing you, and it looks like you might let this go just for the sake of your mental health. So I feel like they push and push. Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, that's how it is, Playboy Bunny. If you were curious to know, that is what's going to happen. Will you be successful? Yes. So successful is going to stress you out. You're going to have one particular sugar daddy that very much is on your case in particular, by the way, okay? In particular. Woo! So thank you so much, Playboy Bunny. Have fun. Life is short, right? You only got one meat bag at a time. So with that said and in place, pursue this with caution, with powerful boundaries, and with an awareness, okay? You're very welcome. Have fun. Alrighty, guys, we're going to get to 2 free questions. Everyone. And then we're going to get to SB's donated reading. I need that shmoney, girl. Yes. You're like, listen, stress and everything. I respect it. I respect the hustle. I really do. Listen, there's something out there for everybody, honestly. I made like 500 off a sugar daddy. Really, Devin? Wow. He didn't get no sugar though, not even a kiss. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna get to Pure Heart. Pure Heart, I'm gonna answer your question here. I'm curious. How does JP feel for me after spending quality time with me on Sunday? We're gonna connect to JP, his higher self, and his spiritual team, as well as all those guiding you, Pure Heart, Spirit Guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Pure Heart. How does JP feel about Pure Heart after spending time with them on Sunday? Like he needs to really put in the work or something. Like he needs to be patient. So how does he feel? Like patience is of a virtue. So strength, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Temperance here. How does he feel? He feels like he's got to work on his patience. Okay. Maybe there's something about the interactions between the two of you that made him want to be a little bit pushy or rush something. But with the strength, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Temperance here, he feels he's got to be patient, okay? So that is your reading, Pure Heart. How does he feel about you? Like he has to be patient with you, not rush things. Thank you, Divine Growth, for your reading, for your donation. And hold on. And then Jenna, I'm going to read your, I know you didn't donate, Jenna. I just wanted to read your comment about that past life stuff because I didn't get too much clarity. I need to go read it. You're very welcome, Pure Heart. So let me go to your comment, Jenna. So Erica, do you do past life stuff? I do. I sure do. I'm pretty familiar with past life. I'm asking because maybe I'm interested in having one. Mostly I'm curious. I have a strong feeling that I might have been mute one of my past lives. Got you guys. I do connect to past lives. Though I want to let you know that some of you might not like what you hear about your past life selves, okay? So just a heads up with that. I don't know why I'm because I connected to somebody's past life and it was pretty grim. Alrighty, so I'm gonna answer another person. Hello, question mark. What does my higher self want to tell me? A deck you feel called to. So I feel called to this one. Maybe clear the energies of the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Can we connect to Hello, question mark's higher self? Devin, the crazy thing is, some people were married to their parents in past lives. Like souls come back in different configurations, and that's something people don't want to hear. Yeah. And it'd be happening like that. Your best friend that you met in this life was like a slave, one of your slaves in a previous life. It really is, it configures that way. Different lessons, different dynamics. It's just souls have different experiences, different learning lessons. It's not sunshines and rainbows, guys. I think a lot of people think that it is. So that is what that is. Sometimes people can be born to younger souls when their soul is older. That happens too. All right, so we're going to connect to Hello, question mark. Hello, question mark. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, spirit guides, ancestors, well, rather the higher self of Hello, question mark. Any messages that you want to share with Hello, question mark? King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Sun here. So this is like a message of positivity, that sometimes it's better to remain silent and distant to bring balance to a situation. So for you, Hello, question mark, with the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Sun here, it's actually okay to remain silent and distant with others to bring in balance. Like you could literally disconnect so that a situation balance out, okay? So for you, Hello, question mark, with the Sun, very beautifully here, your higher self is saying sometimes silence is of a virtue. Sometimes silence brings you the results that you're looking for in a very positive way. So if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like, should I say something? Should I do something? Actually pulling back your energy with something can actually help you out, okay? So that is your reading, Hello, question mark. All the best to you. Thank you to your higher self for connecting with me. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you. That got to be some awkward shit. If you was my slave owner, I'm going to need 6 days away from you. Understood. I needed good news. You know, this been struggling with sleep still. Thank you. Absolutely. Hello, question mark. I'm happy to deliver that good news to you. Alrighty. So we're going to get to our next donations now. Can I change my question? Will things develop romantically with Jeffrey and I? Yes, absolutely. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team. SB, we're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Spirit, can we connect to Jeffrey's higher self and spiritual team? Can we also connect to SB's higher self and spiritual team? Please, please. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all this guiding Jeffrey. Will things develop romantically between Jeffrey and SB? So first we're going to get details, and then we're going to get additional advice. Page of Pentacles. There is an opportunity for this to happen. So as it stands right now, it's more so that you guys are in the platonic energy, but there is a chance. There is an opportunity here. We have here the Devil, the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Oh my God. So, hold on. It could happen. It could happen, especially if you turn your charm up, SB. So with the Page of Pentacles, the Devil here, followed by the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles here, your spirit guides are saying yes. And it kind of feels like a lot of it's in your court. Like you can push for it, especially if you're interested in Jeffrey. You have the King of Pentacles, a very responsible, grounded person, okay? Yeah, the possibility is there, especially if you turn your charm up and start flirting. We're going to get 5 more cards now. Any advice that you have for SB? So I'm going to say, will things develop romantically? No. Can things develop romantically? Yes. The chance is there with that Page of Pentacles. Spirit, 10 of Wands. What is the advice that you have for SB? Ace of Wands. Page of Wands. World. And lastly, the 3 of Wands here. So what I think it is now. So your spirit guides has advice. Try not to push for, have a good sleep, hello question mark. Try not to push for this too soon. With the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands here, they don't want you to immediately rush with this idea in mind. They don't want you to rush into the flirtation like immediately after this reading, for example. They just want you to think about it. How would you approach it? How would you approach kind of gauging romantic interest from this person? Page of Wands and the World is showing up here, followed by the 3 of Wands here. They want you to plan. So if you're interested in this person romantically, SB, which it seems that you are, it looks like you're the one who will be the aggressor, and not in a negative way. You're going to be the one who is the pursuer, okay? But they don't want you to approach it immediately. They want you to take some time, take it slow, and make a plan. Like, how exactly are you going to flesh this out? How will the future hold if you guys did get into a commitment? They want you to think about the future a little bit and think about how your approach will be, okay? And that's the advice for you. The Knight of Pentacles came out here, which is take it easy, take it slow. We're going to get the Oracle cards now. Yeah, I won't. I'm shy and a little. I'm shy a little. Laugh a lot with them. Aw, that's so cute. Unfortunately, yeah, you would have to be the pursuer here to make this happen. Okay, one more. And a few more. Is this someone else? Is this someone else? Hi, Phoebe. It's good to see you. SB, if you, let's say you pursue this person now. We have your twin flame, and we have your pushing away. There's somebody in your life that seems to be put to the side. He did call me gorgeous, and I thought that was sweet. Oh my goodness. We have your mistakes apology, followed by shocking perspective, showing up here with realizations, return, commitment, and intuition. Side message, SB, if you pursue this person, there's going to be a second person involved here, okay? Just a heads up to you. There feels like there's a second energy that might be coming through. There's a second energy that's really strong in this reading, okay? But there's totally a chance for you to be connected with them, okay? So this is a side message. There is a second person in your energy that is interested in a commitment with you, that if you were to pursue Jeffrey, there you might feel like you have to choose between you and between them and someone else. Mm-hmm. So that is just coming through in the oracle cards, okay? But overall, there is a chance. I do see there's mutual attraction between the two of you. The man certainly respects you very much, okay? And the oracle cards were kind of saying, like, if you pursue this, it might make you feel like you've made a mistake, because there's a second energy that seems to want commitment with you, and you might be at like some kind of crossroads between Jeffrey and this other person, whomever they might be. So just a heads up, you have some secret admirers, SB. Like, seriously, you be having people interested in you. My goodness, hot commodity. Hot commodity. Oh my goodness. Hello, Vivi. How was class today? So that is your reading, SB. Enjoy your romantic, bustling love life. And may we bless you and Jeffrey with a smooth, flirtatious experience, okay? Wonderful. All righty, we're going to get to Divine Growth now. Divine Growth, are you ready for your mini reading? Are you ready? You're very welcome, SB. Absolutely. Thank you for coming through with that positive energy. Yes. Awesome. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking at Cash App right now. Okay, we're just gonna wait for your question. Okay, we're gonna wait for your question, and then Jenna, we're gonna get to you right after. 2 free questions. Okay. I feel like I might fade trying not to. I feel weak and like shit. Oh my God, Bernadette, you don't got listen, Bernadette. Take care of your health. Okay, log off. Have a sleep. Head to the doctors if you feel like you need to. You don't gotta stay here. Okay, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. we miss Jeff out here. We miss Jeff. So when you post your question, Divine Growth, just give me a thumbs up, okay? Just in case YouTube may have deleted it. Because sometimes YouTube will unfortunately delete questions. So just give me a thumbs up when you've posted your question, okay, Divine Growth? Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Okay, can I know more about the Mother's Day lunch? It didn't occur to me until I paid, and the price was jacked up. I did think about my daughter and got a lot of happy Mother's Days afterwards. Sorry, I was typing. No worries. All right, so we're going to clear the energies of the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team and all those who are guiding you, especially about this situation here. Spirit, maybe know more about this Mother's Day's lunch. Maybe know more. Maybe know more. Okay. So is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? Huh. So what I think it is now? Maybe have 5 oracle cards here. So for you, Divine Growth, we have here the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles here. There's a lot of there's a lot of forces around you that you cannot see. And these forces feel very connected to you like a family type of vibe, okay? Like spirits who see you as like they're your family. And there's this energy of you having a family too. So with the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups here, followed by the Five of Cups, you know, it's almost like you maybe intuitively know what's going on here with the Mother's Day situation. I actually feel like you know more than me. So if you paid for a very expensive meal and that was frustrating, it does seem like this was a blessing for you to just take a moment to enjoy something decadent, that you deserved this and that you'll be okay afterwards. So there's almost like a slip up that is a blessing in disguise, as even though the pain of the price is frustrating. So it kind of feels like, so I think Divine Growth, they're telling me that you intuitively connect to this more than you realize. Like there's more about this that you know. So if you feel like, oh, is this that? I feel like that is the case, okay? Spirit, can we have 5 oracle cards for Divine Growth? Oh my gosh. And then there's something about like, don't doubt your intuition, Divine Growth. We have your rejection. We have your fear. We have your return, opportunities, wish, stress, repeated cycles, and resistance here. Okay. So for you, it's, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Are you afraid, Divine Growth? Are you afraid of spirits? I feel like you know what, they're kind of, oh my god, this message is all over the place, but you know what I'm getting is like you might be afraid of what you can sense spiritually. It's like there's a little bit of resistance from like being like, was this God? Was this God? So yeah, I felt like this was a gift from the universe. I'm not looking into a mirror at night. Oh, I get you. I get that. So for you, Divine Growth, this had some kind of spiritual component. They just want you to like just accept that it was expensive, but it does feel like you were gifted in some way, shape, or form. Okay, it was like a blessing in disguise. They're around 24/7. 24/7. You're very welcome. With that said, we're going to get to Jenna now. That was a very fascinating reading. A little spooky. A little spooky. All right. So, Jenna, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Just give me a thumbs up, and then we're going to get to 2 more free questions, and then your second reading, Divine Growth, okay? Thank you so much for that fascinating reading. I did feel that it was a gift, though. It certainly, I really believe it does say from the cards that it was. Wait, I want to get comfortable first. Okay. We can answer 2 people then. Guys, if you want a 3-card reading, I'm going to answer 2 people, and then we're going to get to Jenna and Divine Growth, okay? So we're going to give you some time, Jenna. Hello, Katie. It's been a while. So with every time I get apart from KS after some months, or year, we again cross paths. I don't even get separated from him. I remember him again. Why it happens? He has a girlfriend. Okay, so read by Yashika. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team and all those who are guiding you. We're also going to connect to KS here, his higher self and his spiritual team. Spirit, why does read by Yashika, why does this happen? Why does read by Yashika feel connected in this way? Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords here. So what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. So with the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords here, did the two of you have some type of like past connection? There's no raffle today, unfortunately. So guys, you don't have to stick around. There's no raffle tonight. So with the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords here, this is a one-sided experience, okay? What you're feeling, it's an attachment that you have to KS, okay? And there's something about this attachment being like a sad one, actually. So with the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords here, the energy is, why does this happen? Is because you have some type of emotional, like almost like oh man, you have an emotional attachment to this person. So at first he proposed to me, but I said to him, I can't be with you right now. So we both became besties. Yeah. So this is sort of one-sided. It feels like with the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords here, there's a pain that you haven't let go about this person, Yashika. That keeps you connected. It's like reliving, like your body, your soul relives some type of emotion when you see them. It's almost like it feels like you just saw the person yesterday when you see them again, okay? So why does this happen? It's because of an emotional attachment you have to this person, okay? And it has something to do with the past. So if this was the case here, it's because of this past that the two of you have shared, okay? And that is your reading. So should I move on from him? That is up for you to decide. But I do feel that it would be important for you to heal this part of yourself. Because I believe it will remain like this until it is addressed, okay? So I would just at the very least to address the sadness that you feel about this person. Why does it trigger you? Why does it connect with you so much, you know? Alrighty. So we're going to get to, we're going to hold on. Let me see. Let me just make sure. We did read by Yashika. Now I'm comfy. Okay. All right. We're going to get to Jenna then. Okay. Jenna, we're going to get ready with you. And then I'll answer some more questions. Spirit, please clear the energies of the previous readings, please. And thank you, Spirit. Oh my God, Jenna. Jenna, you wanted a full past life reading, right? Oh my God. We're about to get locked and loaded. We're about to get locked in. Alrighty. So, past life reading. Have my life being hardcore of karma from a past life. Okay. Is this current life affected karmically because of your past life? Okay. And was I a mute? Was I a mute in one of my past lives? And something more about past lives. I talk a lot with hands. I love talking a lot. My favorite color is turquoise, blue, light blue. And I think it might be true because mute people use sign language. Cannot talk at all. I know, crazy. And throat chakra is blue. Also, I might have drowned. Oh my God. But I don't think I had the life before this one. Okay. So you want a past life reading. You want to know sort of like how your past life affects your current life, right? We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jenna with their highest interest in mind. May we connect to their past life, okay? The most significant past life that is affecting their current life right now. Spirit, 5 cards for what Jenna's past life was like. Okay, more info. What were they? Were they the thing I'm thinking of right now? Um, Jenna, you weren't mute per se, so this is going to be a trigger warning. When the first thing that I tapped in for you, Jenna, was of like being at war. Now, a lot of past people's lives were of war, of being a masculine at war, because I mean, honestly, human history and even other histories that aren't here on Earth have always been like connected to some type of warring. Um, it looks like you were damaged to the point of not being able to communicate verbally. Okay, so you were in a mute. You were uh, you were violently abused during a wartime. So we have here the Hierophant and the Four of Cups here, followed by the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength here. We also have here the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, followed by the Magician, the Knight, the King of Swords, by the way, and the King of Cups. So there's something about your past life kind of connecting you with being forced to remain silent. There is a religious aspect to this. This could even have been a religious war. Something about you being outspoken is the reason for why you were hushed, okay? Now, the reason why you could be talking so much in this life could be because you are unable to communicate what you were really trying to say to the masses in a previous life. This gives like having opposing religious views versus what the main church was trying to push, okay? Having an opposing view that goes against what a higher authority wanted to push, okay? So it looks like you were punished for your views. Now we're gonna get oracle cards for you. I want to say, it felt like you were a man. It felt like you were a man, and I will say there's a element of you having been murdered for your opposing views, which is actually like if I had a recommendation, I would definitely tell you. I would recommend you watch some history documents about like the Inquisition. You know. So with the Eight of Wands and Death here, you definitely were killed because of an opposing religious view of yours. Now we're gonna get the past life card spirit. 3 past life cards for Jenna. Dude, High Priestess, Priestess, for sure. You may have been like I don't know if you were a monk or I don't think you were a monk. I just think that there's just something that you were praying to that was just against the status quo. All right. Oh. So we have your spouse in knighthood, followed by we have your Native American. That's interesting too. Wow. I wouldn't doubt it's like I really feel like something came in that didn't belong where you were, like wasn't native to where you were, and they pushed their views and they had the ability to overpower you. So they silenced you for your beliefs because you were very vocal about them, and you were not able to communicate anymore about your beliefs at that point. So in this lifetime, you are more expressive, and you will not allow people to shut you up. So authenticity and self-expression are very powerful for you, and that could be why you have chosen creativity in this current life of yours. Okay. So that is your reading, Jenna. We're going to pull 3 more oracle cards, and then we'll get to our next donation with Divine Growth. Thank you, Sarah Marie, for your donation. And one more. Sorry, I forgot to say donate. Thank you, SB. So with apology and beginnings here, followed by exhaustion and possibilities, this is almost like your soul, your higher self wanting to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have chosen in this lifetime to be free-spirited. I'm sorry that I have chosen to take more risks and go on adventures. This is what I desire for myself in this lifetime. Because I didn't get to have that to the fullest of my ability in the previous one. So, as exhausting as this is and as tough as this journey is, I do want you to know that I have fought for this. I have fought to be a free spirited for this lifetime. Okay. So that is your reading, Jenna. Your higher self knows this is tough, but your higher self also wants you to know that this is what they were hoping for. I don't know why, but this makes me happy to hear. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. That makes me very happy to hear that. I got teary-eyed. Oh. Oh. Well, I'm happy it resonated with you, okay? I'm going to clear the energies of the previous readings. All the best to you in your journey, Mooney. I appreciated connecting to that question. Okay? Alrighty, so everyone just give me a moment. SB, I got your donation. Thank you. So we're going to get to divine growth. Then we're going to get to 2 questions. And then we're going to get to Sarah Marie and SB. Okay? All right, so divine growth. Would you like to post your question now? I was a baby machine in this life. I nearly died with both of my kids. Oh my goodness, Bernadette. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. They're rough. You have our heart. Hi, I'm Lulu. We're currently on a donation, but I'll let you know when we are open for free questions again, okay? All right, so divine growth. I am detaching from love at the moment, but I finally want closure on this situation. I had a college crush, and I know that he's not my person, but some days it haunts me. I felt like I chose wrong, even when I know that everything happens exactly as it should. I don't exactly know what to do with this. We may reconnect in the future, but it's full moon season. Should I close this out? Whenever I try writing about it, it just cuts deeper. Insight and advice, please. Oh, and he's A, by the way. Okay, so we're going to clear the energies of the previous readings. We're going to connect to A here, his higher self and his spiritual team. We're also going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, divine growth, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those dividing. Oh my God, and all those guiding divine growth. Spirit, maybe have a closing out conversation. Should she close out this cycle? Should she close this out with this person? This is what I think it is. They're saying no. They're telling you not to. They're telling you not to. So with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups here, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, they're asking you not to. There's something about like this energy being of benefit to you, as painful and as much as it haunts you. If you close out this cycle, they want you to use this like the feelings that you have attached to the situation for something in the future. They're telling me momentum is involved here. Should you close this out? Not right now. Because this pain, the haunting feeling you're experiencing is actually going to be of aid to you in the future. We have here the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. I don't really know how this is going to flesh out for you, but it's like you're going to use this situation for something that will benefit you in the future. Okay. And when I ask, is that really the case? We have your justice showing up here. So while I don't exactly see how this might unfold, they do want you to keep this. They do want you to keep this as fuel for some type of future. Honestly, it kind of feels like you're going to use this to make money. Okay, to be honest with you, like you're going to use these emotions to express yourself, and it leads you to making money. So they are saying, don't close this out. Hold this pain, um, because it will be beneficial for you in the future. So we're gonna get 5 oracle cards here. So we have your hopeless showing up here. We also have cloudy judgment, followed by distance, okay? Elusive, and lastly, escaping and pushing away. Very fascinating reading. Okay, I'm down for the dough. This is kind of, they're also kind of telling me this is not going to be something that can easily just be pushed away, by the way. Like this, like at the very least, you will be able to distance yourself from the worst of this processing. But this is going to remain like tacked onto you, because it's almost like your spirit, your soul, your higher self is going to use it for the future. Okay. Um, this reminds me of like past breakups being like ruminated over to help you progress with a future relationship. Closing out this cycle is not going to be beneficial. Keeping this and learning to understand it will, though. So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Divine Growth. Very fascinating question there. Yeah, it does look like you are always pay me for my pain, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be paid for your pain. Very cool. Very fascinating. So we're going to clear the energies of the previous readings. All the best to you, Divine Growth. You're very welcome. Yeah. Sometimes for certain people, there's no escaping certain situations because you're meant to be some sort of creative inspiration. So I think your experiences are definitely going to fuel the fire of your creativity, Divine Growth. So I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to answer 2 3-card readings when I get back, but I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to get to 2 free questions, and then Sarah Marie and SB. Thank you guys for your patience. Be right back. Be right back. Maria, in how many years you see me moving from my apartment? My mother has to sign a contract to let me sell this apartment. We don't have a good relationship. So I can't give you timelines, but I can get a rough like will you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Maria with their highest interest in mind. May we connect to their spiritual team, please and thank you, Spirit. Do we see Maria moving from their apartment? And any other additional information you have about this? 2 more? Yes. So, yes, Maria. So, first of all, Maria, Spirit does see you moving apartments, okay? Pretty, like, actually, not too far in the future. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands here. That's the second fastest knight in tarot. Ace of Pentacles. Oftentimes that could be a new job, but that often means a solid new beginning. A new foundation will be built for you. So it looks like wherever you're moving, it is going to be a long-term home situation for you. And you might be leaving sooner than you think. So stay optimistic. I do see you moving, but to a place where you feel even more like grounded, more connected and safer potentially, okay? I will get a new job. Maybe that will be the case. Like you'll get a new job and then you'll be able to move somewhere else. That would be really cool. So that is your reading. I hate this apartment. I just see you somewhere where you're happier, feeling a lot safer too. All right, so I'm going to answer another person now. I'm going to answer another person. Any messages from my spirit team, Bernadette, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Bernadette? Do you have any messages for Bernadette? Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Four of Swords here. Is what I think it is. So, Bernadette, they're like their message to you is they want you to kind of work on not knowing everything around the corner. So Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Four of Swords here. They want you to work on allowing yourself to not see the future. Exactly. This may be to ask you to take a break from tarot. This could be asking you to just be open-minded about not knowing the future. But when I asked if that's the case, we have here the Sun. So for you, they're saying, hey, try not to make yourself anxious about every little step in the future. Work on just feeling your way out, feeling your way through life, okay? Getting exhausted of this 3D. Oh no. I'm so sorry. But yeah, your spirit guides are asking you to embrace the unknown. That it actually might be healing for you not to know the future. If you're someone who spends time watching pick a card videos, if you're someone who spends time watching zodiac videos, for example, what's happening in the future, what's going to happen, it would be beneficial to you to disconnect from that. I don't use my tarot cards. My partner thinks they're demonic. they're cardboard with pictures on them. Okay, but I understand. He's gonna kill me. I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. He's afraid of picture books. So that is your reading. Your spiritual team wants you to consider taking a break from the future a little bit. Okay. I need invisible earplugs. Oh. So that is your reading, Bernadette. We're going to get to our next donations now with SB, Sarah Marie, and Jenna. Sarah Marie, are you ready for your reading? Everyone pause your free questions. Please pause your free questions. I will open up for more after the donation portion, okay? So just give me some time, chat. pause your free readings. I will let you know when I am open again. Okay? Sarah, are you here? Sarah Marie? Are you here? Are you here? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Let me go see here the donation. And Jenna, thank you for your donation. So, where did you donate under Yesenia? What did you donate under Cash App? Oh, there you go. I see you now. Thank you. Awesome. So, Sarah Marie, we're going to get started on your question now. Just give me a moment. Give me the quickest moment. I'm here. See you. I see you, Sarah. I see you. All right. So, just give me a moment. Now, for your question here is, I just want a career read. I applied for state corrections and was rejected. Now I'm applying for county and want to know the outcome. So we're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Sarah, and all those who are guiding you. We're also going to connect to the situation here, the county application that you send in. And we're going to figure out what the outcome is. So we're going to connect to those who will be hiring for this position that you applied for. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Sarah. What will be the outcome of Sarah's application to the county? What will be the outcome? Is it what I think it is? So there's like and any other additional information, please. So Sarah, it looks like at the end of the day, at some point in the future, you will find yourself in a position where you are making the kind of money that at the very least satisfies you. Okay. Now, when it comes to this county job, it sort of feels like you're somewhat ghosted by this experience. Okay. So with strength in the chariot here, followed by the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords here. This is very reserved energy with the Queen of Cups. It just feels like there is some type of there's a disconnect from you and those who are hiring for this position, okay? And then we have the cards of the Hangman and the Five of Cups, followed by the Temperance here. It looks like the response you may get based on this current energies here is that like you don't get a reply back, or you don't hear back, or at the very least you don't hear back in a way that satisfies you. Like you're kind of left in the dark, I kind of feel like. Now, this is the current energies. There is a vibe that you must be patient. Take your time, especially when you apply to places. We have for the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. It does look like with the Ten of Wands, you're released of some sort of burden. Maybe this is the burden of applying for work, because you do end up with the Nine of Pentacles in a situation that provides you with a great deal of abundance financially. So it looks like at the end of the day, you're getting a job. But as far as the situation goes, it does look like something doesn't pan out as you would want it to. So this could be people getting back to you way, way, way slowly. And then getting back to like 3 months from now, and then you get hired for the job, or you get the interview for the job, and then you get the application. But there's a component of a stretch of time. Okay, so as far as this job is concerned, the outcome feels like you receiving news and information. Like maybe you're interacting with someone, but then this person like kind of just drops you, doesn't get back to you until like far later, or you just don't hear anything back from these people. But that's not a problem, because you end up somewhere great anyway. So I will say that you are gonna get a job where that pays really well. Okay, so that's the main storyline here. 2 card spirit that happened with the state. Oh my gosh, it might happen again, unfortunately. So with health and Atlantis here now, that Atlantis card is just such a distant, like pass, and remove type of energy. One more card from the past life here. We have Greco-Roman. Oh my God, really far. So there might be a repeat of this situation. But this is not a problem. As long as you remain patient, you do end up somewhere pretty awesome. Okay. So we're going to get Oracle cards for you, and that is your reading. So more or less a repeated situation with the county. Yeah. Two more. Look at that. So with the rejection card in the negative mindset here, it does kind of feel like, I don't really want to say it's rejection. I just think you're being dismissed. But your spirit guides don't want you to assume that has something to do with your skills and your talent. It doesn't. We have here broken and loyalty followed by chasing. They don't want you to think that this means that you're not qualified for this role. They don't want you to stop pursuing this. They want you to remain loyal to the path that you're on, okay? I do see you ending up where you'd like to be, but it's just going to take some time and some patience. And I do see it working out for you in the end, okay? So that is your reading. That is your reading. What's likely to happen here is disappointing amount, like stretch of time, people not getting back to you, but it's no problem because you end up being hired somewhere that pays you really well. So if you want to know if you're getting a job somewhere that pays well, the answer is yes. With the gold deck that we chose for you. So all the best to you, Sarah Marie. You are ending up in a lucrative situation, but with this job, it just might take a very long time to hear back from them, okay? At least for like being hired or something like that. So we're going to get to our next person now with SB. SB, are you ready for your reading? Thank you so much, Sarah, and all the best to you in your job search. I do hope that you get this job at the county, even with the stretch of time. Awesome. We're going to get to you now. And then we're going to get to 2 free questions after SB. And then we will get to Moonistar and Yesenia, okay? Thank you, everyone, for your patience with me today. I appreciate it. SB, I'm going to pull up your question now. I have to go through all these apps. Oh my gosh. Okay, so check in on B's feelings for me. We're going to connect to B. B has been helping me a lot lately. Great support system, so I appreciate him. Thank you. Absolutely. We're going to connect to B, his higher self, and his spiritual team, as well as all those who are guiding you, SB, and your higher self, your spiritual team spirit. Please clear the energies of the previous readings. Please and thank you. Spirit, for SB, what are B's current feelings for SB? What are B's current feelings? I have like 8 apps for different fast foods. I think I have Domino's, I have Postmates, I have Grubhub. I did have McDonald's. All right, so is it what I think it is? I'm coming back to my house on the train right now. Vivi, take it easy. Take your time. So SB, so how does he feel? He thinks that right now he has to work on friendship with you. Hi, Girl Gone. How are you doing? So the Star of the 3 of Cups. So B feels like right now is a good time to be friendly with you, to connect with you platonically, to interact with you, to hang out with you, to be friendly with you, okay? We have here the Tower and the Ace of Swords followed by Death. He feels like going this route will change things between the both of you, okay? At some point, the Tower, the Ace of Swords, and Death here, that through friendly interactions, transformation is possible. So we're going to get 5 more cards here. I'm not saying he has ulterior motives, but he does believe this will be helpful to shift the situation to something that is different. Now we're going to pull on what that different energy is. Thank you, Amira. I appreciate it. romantic intentions is what he means. Ace of Wands and the Hermit here, followed by the Two of Cups and Judgment with the Strength, okay? Through friendship, he's hoping to transform the connection into a more romantic one, okay? He has it in his idea that maybe this will bring in attraction, like I almost want to say sexual attraction, but when I say that, I just mean like when the difference between like friendships and romantic interactions is that physical attraction. He's hoping that attraction will develop through being friendly with you, through developing a friendship bond with you. And that maybe that will open up to the idea of a connection between you guys, okay? So he's almost like taking what he feels is the slow route, but the safe route with you. So he does feel that it's very possible for you guys to get even closer together. I do want him to make better choices in some aspects of his life, but I think he's trying. So we're gonna get some oracle cards now. Spirit, 5 oracle cards for SB. How does B feel about SB right now? Okay. And a few more. He knows he has to take it very slow with you out of respect for the past that the two of you had. Okay, we have your past life, repeated patterns, karmic lessons, and beauty, charming, graceful. He wants to take everything he deserves coming his way from you. If you're distant with him, if you're not interested in wanting more with him, he's taking everything. He's taking all of that. He kind of senses that you're not fully interested in being with him, but he really wants you. And he really wants to be patient with that. We have here releasing and realizations. He feels as though you're disconnecting from him emotionally. He can feel when you do that. And he understands why that's the case. At least he thinks he does. And then we have here heart fog and bitterness, followed by chemistry with the exhaustion and conflict here, incompatibility. So, Rajat, I'm sorry. I'm going to put you on a timeout for 30 minutes. You're free to come back, but spamming your question gets you timed out. So if you want to come back for a reading, you're free to do so in about 30 minutes, okay? I will say, I think B feels like you might be resentful towards him because of your past. Even if you guys are attracted to each other, he knows it's going to be a long journey. He knows it's going to be a conflict, that past that you guys have. He's still thinking about that. So if he feels you pulling away and letting go, he is taking that on as karma for his faults here. So he does think about that, but he hopes through being platonic, through being friendly, through interacting with you, through helping you out, that the situation will transform and there is a possibility for a relationship between you guys, okay? He's still very attracted to you. He still really cares for you, and he's going to keep it slow and steady with you, okay? I need a friend more than anything. I think what his approach seems to just try to respect that, you know? Hopefully he doesn't push himself onto you. I hope you don't feel pushed by him. Hopefully he's being a gentleman, SB. I hope he's being a gentleman. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for your donation. You're very welcome. All the best to you and B and the future that you guys. Yes, he's a gentleman. That's good to know. You're very welcome. That sound always makes me so sad. You guys ever just like finish a can? It's just like, it's depressing. All right, so we're going to get to 2 free 3-card readings, and then we're going to get to Mooney and Yesenia. If you have donated, let me know in chat. I will put you on the list now, okay? If you have donated for a reading, let me know in chat. I will put you on the list just in case I may have missed you, okay? Fabulous. I'm desperate. Lexi, hi, hello, how are you? Can I get a reading, please? Lexi, what are we desperate for? What do we need? What do we need right now? What is happening? Logan, what did Logan do? Lexi, I'm invested now. What did Logan do, Lexi? What did he do? No, I loved him for 12 years. Damn. That's a long time, Lexi. Romeo and Juliet story? Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. He didn't die, right? It's not like real Romeo and Juliet, because Romeo like drank poison because he thought Juliet was dead. But she wasn't. She faked her death. Oh my god, I'm so invested now. Families couldn't let us together, so now we are just faking life with others. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. No, but it feels better off to be dead sometimes. Oh. Oh. So Lexi, what's going on? What is the question? Lexi, what would you like? What is the question, Lexi? You can't just say that. I'm sorry. You left us at a cliffhanger. I'm sorry that your families broke you guys apart. What would you like to ask? What is the 3-card reading you're hoping to ask? I don't know. Can you tell me anything? So we're going to connect to Logan's higher self and their spiritual team. We're also going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Lexi, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Lexi. What is going on here? Any information you want to share to Lexi about this Logan connection? So your spirit guides, they have 2 situations to recommend, okay? You have 2, you're at a crossroads, okay? You have 2 paths that you can take. You can walk down the path where you feel this constant loss about Logan, or you can go down another path and you can take the opportunity to pursue him. So we have here the 5 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles here. There is an opportunity to go towards this person, okay? To reach out to say your piece. Or you can just walk down the path and just be like, this was just a situation that just didn't work out. So your spiritual team, they see you at a crossroads and they say you have options. Either choose one where you are saying, okay, that was an old chapter of my life. I'm going to accept that loss and appreciate the beauty of the connection that I had. Or I'm going to walk down this path and I'm going to go pursue this person, So they are saying there is an opportunity of pursuit here, or at the very least, an opportunity to reconnect, to gain closure, okay? If you are with someone and they are with someone, that is a factor that must be acknowledged. It's important to be loyal to your person. But if you feel this pull, they're saying, well, why not pursue it? Disconnect from your partner. Say, hey, I have feelings for this person. I'm sorry. It could be the same way. But they are saying there is a path that you could take where you are taking the opportunity to reconnect to this person now that you guys are fully fleshed adults, okay? So with that said, Lexi, that is your reading. You have a crossroads. Either choose to just keep this as a past memory to hold in your heart, as bittersweet as that is, or take the opportunity to go down the other route and pursue this person, whether you get rejected or you end up hurt as a result. That opportunity is still there for you, okay? So that is your reading. This is what your spirit guides are mentioning, okay? We're going to clear the energies. All the best to you, Lexi. I'm sorry that you went through this great loss between you and this person and that your families broke you both apart. That is truly a shame, but I do hope that you have a fabulous romantic love life that you deserve. Okay? I'm gonna get to another person now. Leah, no general love reading. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Leah, no. Maybe have a general love reading for her. And 3 cards, please, and thank you. Disconnecting from the previous energies. The Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Pentacles here. So with the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Pentacles here, Leah, no, there is. Your spirit guides are asking you to take your love life slowly. And try not to be obsessed with the next romantic opportunity, okay? There is love options out there, but they don't want you, they just want you to take it slow so that you're not rushing into the next relationship, the next time someone is trying to show you interest. They're a little bit worried that someone might come along and sweep you off your feet when this person's not good for you because you want love, okay? So Leah, no, this is almost like a little bit of a warning. There may be someone that comes into your life, and due to your desire for a great romance, you might just settle for a person who's just kind of sucks, okay? So they just want you to take things slow and take it easy. So this is their advice, honestly. They just want you to take things slow with your love life, because somebody's around the corner that might sweep you off your feet when they really shouldn't have. Ah. So we're going to clear the energies. Yesenia, we were on 2 free readings. Now we are on the donation portion, okay? So we're about to get to Jenna and you, Yesenia. Jenna, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? I'm here. Awesome. Thank you, Jenna, for your donation. I'm going to go look at your questions now. And Yesenia, you are right after. So these are quick readings. Okay, so you wanted to change your quick questions into a mini. Got you. So hold on. Let me go look for it. Okay, so for your first quick reading, you wanted to ask, did my spirit guides guide me towards your channel and lives for a reason? So we're going to connect to this first question. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jenna with their highest interest in mind. Can we clear the energies of the previous readings, please, and thank you. Spirit for Jenna and 3 cards. Did Jenna's spirit guides guide her, well, rather guide them to my channel and lives for a specific reason? Is it what I think it is now? The answer is yes. You are guided to my channel to change the way, to have the opportunity to reshape the way that you are being introspective. So yes, we have here the Tower and the Page of Pentacles, followed by the 8 of Swords and the Hermit here. They wanted you to have the opportunity to almost like, I don't know if this is significant, but it just feels like you're in this vibe of thoughts breaking down and reforming, okay? So yes, to address certain aspects of your mindset, to shift it to be a lot more meditative, to be a lot more introspective. So the answer is yes, Jenna, you were, and the reasons were to be more introspective about yourself, about the things that were kind of like self-limiting beliefs in a way, okay? So that is the reason. I think I was guided to mature and be spiritually open. But as I said from the start, Vivi's mod energy, help mature me. Oh, that's very cool. Shout out to Vivi. No. Hello, Elaine Tad. It's good to see you. So we're gonna get to, thank you to you for that question. We're gonna get to your second question now, Jenna. And now your second question is: sometimes I have seen dreams what I feel are really real. So I can act there like I was awake in other worlds. I had different friends and I was very happy. Were these dreams about past lives, parallel reality, or my future? So we're going to connect to the nature of these dreams that you're asking about here. Spirit guides and the higher self of Jenna, may we have some information about the nature of these dreams for which Jenna is talking about? Sounds like lucid dreaming. math. That is correct. Is it what I think it is now? Is it what I think it is now? So Jenna, it looks like these dreams are showing you things that make you happy, showing you things that make you feel fulfilled. So we have here the 4 of Cups, the Sun, and the 10 of Cups here. How beautiful is that? So these dreams are to help you recognize what you feel would make you happy. Okay? So it's like tossing different ideas. Does this make you happy? Does this make you happy? Does this fulfill you? Almost so that when you wake up, you can retain those experiences and try to bring them in your waking life. So use these dreams as a guide. Hey, I really enjoyed these emotions that I was going through in my dreams. How can I bring that to me in real life? We have here the Death and the 9 of Pentacles. This is to help you form some type of like independent thought about what connects to you specifically. Okay, so the reason why you have these dreams, they're not parallel universes, they're not past lives, they are examples of what brings you joy. Okay, so if these friendships brought you joy, if certain dynamics brought you joy, they want you to consider, well, how can I make that happen for me in the waking life? Okay, so there we have it. That is the reason. We're going to get oracle cards for you now, Jenna. I'm moving to another city. I'm moving to that other city, so I have taken that as a sign to remove things from my life. Beautiful. Thank you, Elaine Tat, for your donation. All right, so Jenna, there seems to be, so we have here only you and bitterness. We also have here chemistry, heart fog, and conflict. There seems to be a disconnect that you have from your waking life and your dream life. What you want is often expressed in dreams that you have had that feel really good. But in the waking life, you might not experience some of these same experiences. It's like, almost like, what am I getting? It's like you're not getting what you want here, so you are experiencing it in a dream world. And it's like they're giving you like little examples, like you like it when this happens, you like it when that happens. And so you are meant to bring this energy out in your actual life as well. Okay. So that is your reading. That is your reading, Jenna. These dreams are meant to inspire you to bring in this energy in your real life. Okay. I think those manifestations are happening when I have moved. Ooh, very fascinating. So yeah, that is the vibe that I'm getting. Thank you so much, Jenna, for your donation. We're going to get to Yesenia now. Yesenia, are you ready for your reading? Just give me a thumbs up and we're going to get started on your question. And then we're going to get to 2 free questions. And then we're going to get to Elaine Tat back to back. Yesenia, I'm ready. Awesome. Feel free to repost your question if you would like to. We're going to get started on you now. You're welcome, Jenna. You're very welcome. Thank you guys for your likes, by the way. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energies with me. For those who prefer to not share their certain information, I am available for private readings too. The prices are the same as public readings. Nothing is different. It's just private and confidential. If you would prefer private readings, you can connect to me via Linktree in the description. I'll get back to you via email as soon as you get in touch with me, okay? So will I get full custody of my daughter? We're going to clear the energies of the previous readings, please and thank you. We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and the situation here that you are going through with your daughter. Spirit, For Yesenia, will she gain full custody of her daughter? What is likely to be the verdict? Is it going to be in her favor or against her? Is it what I think it is? So, they're not telling me it's a yes. They are saying it's going to be kind of a battle, okay? So we have here the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords here. This is the energy of work being done and you experiencing very low moods, okay? Like this is a process that's going to require patience. So this is not a yes. This is a there is work that needs to be done here, and it's not going to entirely feel good. So I'm going to pull oracle cards for you. Spirit, 2 oracle cards for Yesenia. We have here running, and we have here obsession. Okay, so, oh my God, ghosting, disappearing. There are complications in the full custody situation, okay? One more card, Spirit. One day is showing up here. This is heartbreaking, but the answer is no for right now. Maybe in the future with one day in temperance, but the answer feels as though it's a no for right now, and that there is work to be done, as frustrating as it is, okay? So will you get full custody of your daughter? The answer is not right now. In the future, potentially. In the future, there's a patient element here. And then there's work that feels frustrating to do, feels sad to do, okay? You might have to do some more paperwork. You might have to push and provide for more, what's the word for it? For more proof that you are a parent that deserves to have full custody. It just seems like there is work involved, okay? And to be patient, so that is your reading, Yesenia. The answer is not at this time. Just work with what you're able to have right now. Enjoy the amount of time you have with your child, and be patient. The future does look brighter, okay? Yes, thank you so much. You're very welcome, Yesenia. Guys, we're going to open up for 2 3-card readings now, and then we're going to get to Elaine Tap back to back. Guys, how do you feel about Papa Tarot being on next Friday? Do you guys want to see Papa Tarot again? What are your thoughts? Would you like Papa Tarot to come back for another stream? Okay, Kath Cruz, like number 12, when the company H is going to call me to contract me for the better vacancy they saw for me according to the interview that I had with them a month ago. Me, Aries. Okay, we're going to connect to your higher self, Kath, and all those guiding you. We're also going to connect to the situation here, the company H. Spirit, when is the company H going to contact Kath? 3 cards. 5 of Swords, the Star, and the 3 of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? Is it possible that they might not contact you at all, Kath? Because it kind of feels like there are complications involved. So we have here the 5 of Swords, the Star, and the 3 of Swords here. There are some complications involved with this company calling you back. And this is not a terrible thing, because actually this is a blessing, like in disguise, that there are complications, okay? Yes, they said yes. Okay. So I just want to give you a heads up. With the 5 of Swords, the Star, and the 3 of Swords here, there are complications involved here, but this is a good thing, as much as this sucks, okay? So if I were you, I would remain patient. Apparently, there is something that is working out even when this situation doesn't pan out as you would want it to, okay? So that is your reading. When are they going to call you? There's no timeline. There's an obstacle in the way of that. But with the star here, they want you to have faith for your future in regards to this overall. It does look like something works out even if this is upsetting, okay? So that is your reading, Kath. There are complications involved. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a better reading, but something is in the way of them, I guess, supposed contracting you. Maybe they're moving. If this is about like a job, if this is about like an apartment or something like that, maybe the complications will be in your favor, okay? Maybe you're going to get an upgrade. I'm not really sure what's going to happen, though. So all the best to you. I do hope they do get back to you. And I do hope that you end up in a place where you want to be. So again, there's complications involved. Just be patient, even when this sucks, okay? I do see something panning out for you, but I just feel like there's an obstacle here. So I do apologize for that. We're going to get to Flower Girl. Who is coming towards me in love? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Flower Girl. Who is coming towards her in love? 3 cards. Is it what I think it is? There's going to be various people. Flower Girl. Oh, my God. I don't know what's going on with you, but various people are coming through. Ace of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles here. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This feels like more than just one person, and it kind of feels overwhelming. So take your time when you're picking suitors. So Flower Girl, I see you in an energy of being quite magnetic. Various people are interested in getting to know you. And try to take your time picking people, okay? Picking someone. So who's coming towards you in love? Seems like various people wanting to get to know you, okay? So that is your reading. We're going to clear the energies again. Please and thank you, Spirit. I guess it's the summer comment. Does this normally happen to you in the summertime, Flower Girl? Spirit, please clear the energies, please and thank you. Guys, I'm about to end the stream for the free portion in about 13 minutes, okay? I will pull on 2 more questions after our donation, but after that will be the end of the stream. Thank you guys for your patience. All right, so Elaine Tat, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Are you ready? Gotcha, general reading. We're going to clear the energies of all the previous readings, please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. We're going to connect to Elaine Tat's higher self and spiritual team and all those who are guiding them. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Elaine Tat. 5 cards for a general reading, please and thank you. Yes, I don't go out as much during the winter. Okay, so... Elaine Tat, is there a person in your life that you're trying to let go? You're welcome, Kath. If you want to, we would love to know if you get hired for this role. And maybe they might even tell you like, hey, sorry, we couldn't get back to you. We have this whole company shift and we were totally busy. So I just feel like there's an obstacle in the way. And until that is worked out, I don't see them getting back to you. So, Elaine Tat, we have here the Hierophant, the King of Wands, and the 10 of Wands here. I have let go of this person already. We also have here the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Is this a recent thing? Because there's like the energy of, like someone else has to let you go. And so they're being guided to you, okay? So this general reading is about a person who's being guided to you to let you go. And that is going to be happening in the future. When this does happen, it's almost like there's this energy of with the 4 of Pentacles to ask you to be open to this person for the sake of their closure. But remain to have your boundaries. Keep your boundaries up, okay? Spirit, is this yes? And it's crazy because we have the Two of Cups as the energy, which is that partnership card. Is this potentially yes, Spirit? It does look like to be the case. So the Six of Swords here is moving from baggage to peace. It does look like that is the case. We're going to get 5 oracle cards for you now. Spirit, 5 oracle cards for Elaine. Tap, please. There we go. Look at that. Crazy that we got this. Second chances reconciliation is showing up here. Awesome. So you do have a reconciliation. This person is wanting to be released of a burden. This is going to be happening in the future, okay? We have here breaking point, overwhelmed, conflict, incompatibilities, confessions, and lastly, we have here obscurity. So this might be a tough conversation with you and this person. This just feels like it's a very just unloading onto you because they have to. They feel like they need to release all of these burdens, these stresses. You need to know everything that was on my mind type of vibe. They kind of just want you to hold up your walls when this happens, okay? So with the breaking point, conflict, confessions, and obscurities, that is what's going on. That's what's going to happen for you in the future, okay? A reconciliation where someone's just unburdening so many things on their mind to you, okay? Now, would you like to ask your second mini question? Thank you so much for your donation. Awesome. What do I need to prepare for this reconciliation with Spirit? What does Elaine Tat need to prepare for this reconciliation? What do they need to know? The Wheel of Fortune, that is a cycle to be repeated, and the High Priestess with the Eight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Knight of Cups here. So, what you need to know is there is going to be a repeated cycle here. Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, okay? If you guys have had difficulties before, it's almost like Yaz is coming through with these difficulties again. Your task is to try to be as mature and as controlled as possible. Okay, so we have here the Eight of Wands and the Emperor showing up with the Knight of Cups. When you hear the messages that Yas is expressing, they want you to be controlled emotionally. Try to not be reactive. Try to just listen to what Yas has to say and try to keep yourself grounded. It might be really difficult, but this is the most important thing you can do. Controlling your emotions, controlling your responses, and trying to be understanding. Because it does really feel like Yaz is unloading onto you, okay? And just to observe, just to see what's going on here, and to recognize what they're expressing, okay? So we're going to get oracle cards for you, and that is your reading. Thank you so much. She might be crying. Oh. We have your memories. We have your dwelling. Yeah, definitely talking about the past. 2 more. Ah! So, oh my goodness. So we have your memories, longing, followed by beauty, twin flames, and connection here. This might this. Honestly, it kind of feels like Yas will be expressing like the past, what they are holding on to, the reflections that they have had because the connection, the bond that they felt to you, things that they want to say that they've been dwelling on will be expressed, okay? And it's up to you, and it's your responsibility as you listen to just try to be empathetic to what you're hearing, okay? So there we go. That is your reading, Elaine Tat. All the best to you. I hope it's not as spicy as what the cards are expressing here. I do hope that this will be a good conversation for the two of you to have, and that the closure that one of you needs comes in, okay? All the best to you, Elaine. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. We're going to get to Jenna now. Jenna, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Give me a thumbs up. I'm going to get started on you now. And then we're going to get to the last 2 free questions, and then we'll wrap up the stream with the moderators. Donations will still be open to the end of the stream, though. I had to put him on a 24-hour timeout. I'm here. Awesome. Let me go get to you now. Let me get to your thingy thing. I had a toxic... Oh, I'm not going to say it. I had a toxic relationship. He was a karmic soulmate. Was this karmic relationship because of our past lives? We're going to connect to the person that you're mentioning here, his higher self and his spiritual team. We're going to connect to the past lives that the two of you may have shared. Each of your individual past lives, your higher self, Jenna, and your spiritual team, Spirit. Was this karmic relationship because of the past life that these two shared? Is it what I think it is? If you guys have shared a past life, this person has moved on from that. And so the answer is a no. Any shared past life that the two of you have had, you guys were not tied or affiliated karmically, like someone had to pay a karmic debt. We have here the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords here. You guys had a smooth past life transition. What's going on here, though? What's going on here? The King of Cups, 6 of Swords here showing up here. In this lifetime, this person is experiencing the path of emotional maturing. So this person may be very highly emotional, volatile, up and down in various different ways. In this lifetime, his lesson is to gain mastery of his emotions, okay? So 6 of Swords, King of Cups is showing up here. That is the master of one's emotions. You can feel things abundantly, but you express them in a healthy way. So the answer is no, but this is one of his life lessons right now. So it's karmic in the sense where his behavior towards you is being reflected towards him about what he needs to change about himself. So I would not doubt if this person becomes a lot more well-adjusted in the future, okay? So that is your reading. We're going to get 3 oracle cards for you. We have here bitterness, resentful. There we go. Yeah. He is already lovely. Yeah, look at that. So this is about his journey. It's so awesome. We have here, like, I feel like this was him. He was bitter. He was angry. He was saying nasty stuff to you. But we have here the self-growth. We have here self-focus. We have here soul-finding, followed by exhaustion and long journey. So he's meant to be on this long journey to self-improvement, to self-discovery, to working on himself. And so the fact that he's already there is awesome. I'm glad to hear it. So no, you guys didn't have a bitter past life together. This is just his life lesson. So he went through this experience because he wanted to develop certain skills, okay? Beautiful. Thank you for that fascinating question, Jenna. You had some really cool readings today. Thank you so much. He was very narcissistic. I'm glad that he was able to get to a place where he could self-regulate in a much healthier way. So good for him. That was quite the journey. Fabulous. Woof. Alrighty, so with that said, guys, we're going to wrap up the stream with 2 more free questions. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm sorry that I couldn't get to everyone, but I'm glad that I could get as many questions in as possible. We even did an earlier stream today where I got to get to a lot of people. I also was a very difficult partner. Oh, it's okay. Shomina. I'm going to say Shir Shomina. Oh my gosh, Shimbavi here. I'm sorry. You got this, all these names. So guys, ancestors and all this getting Shimbavi. Can we connect to Melee here? Melee. Will Melee unblock Shimbavi spirit and contact Shimbavi? 3 cards for yes or no. Is it what I think it is now? The answer is likely no. The answer is no, but this is a good thing. So with the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords here, followed by the 4 of Wands. The answer is no, because this person's kind of like at peace, separated from this. I think that you are going to be experiencing peace too. So maybe you guys had a very like spicy connection, okay? So the answer is no, this person's not going to unblock you only because you guys are actually better off separated. Like you guys will have more peace disconnected from each other than actually connecting with each other, okay? So the answer is no for you, Shimbavi, but the good news is the two of you are meant to have peace away from each other, okay? Like life is more peaceful without arguing or the tension that you guys might have. So that is your reading. Thank you, Divine Growth, for your donation. We're going to get to one last person. I might do a little bit more. You're very welcome, Shimbavi. Bhumika, what are Ranjit's true feelings for me? Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Bhumika. Guys, I'm going to answer a few more free questions, okay? But after this, I'm going to get to Divine Growth. I will answer just a little bit more people, so stay on. Don't run away. Spirit, for Bhumika, what are Ranjit's true feelings for Bhumika? Can we connect to Bhumika's higher self, please, and thank you? Spirit, and 3 cards. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. He thinks you're really fun. Sometimes you overwhelm him. So with the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles here, he really cares about you. He thinks it's really fun to hang out with you, but sometimes you overwhelm him, okay? Sometimes you do a little too much for him, and he prefers to just be independent. So that is your reading, Bhumika. He really cares about you. Things are fun, but sometimes you kind of overload him a little bit sometimes. You got to run away. Too many feelings. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to get to Divine Growth now. Everyone, pause your free readings. We will do a few more after Divine Growth, okay? Divine Growth, would you like to post your question? Thank you so much for your support. I don't know why. I feel like when did we all become like acknowledge that we were immature about love in high school? I remember I liked this boy so much that I was like mean to him when I was like 5 years old. When did I figure out that that wasn't the right path? You're welcome, Bhumika. When did I figure that out? I don't think I ever did. I think I just stopped. I was thinking of taking a vacation at the end of this month and use my benefits and go to a beach somewhere. Ooh, maybe Florida. I also got bed passes so I could leave here without consequences. That's awesome, Divine Growth. Is this vacation supported by spirit? Should I still wait? I thought you were going to say 15. No, I was a cruel 5-year-old. I was a cruel 5-year-old. I think because my mom was mean, I thought that being mean was attractive, and it wasn't. I don't even remember being 5. Devin, when did you experience consciousness? When did you realize that you were human? Like you were a whole body of a person? I realized I was conscious when my mother told me that you could die, and I was like, then my brain woke up and I cried for days. Spirit, for Divine Growth, can we connect to her spiritual team and her higher self, as well as all those who are guiding her? Spirit, is the vacation that Divine Growth is talking about here, going to the beach, enjoying oneself, is this supported by Spirit? Have a good one, Revibes. You're very welcome, Jenna. Have a good one. In 5 cards, Spirit, my consciousness came in at 4 or 5. I saw lightning coming from a black hole in the sky. Wow, and I was shocked. Revives, if you're heading out, I hope you have a good one. Jenna, have a good one, okay? Is this what you're saying now? Oh, is this what are you saying what I'm thinking of now? Okay, so your vacation is being supported. Okay, we have here the Two of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. Yeah, they're even saying, yeah, make this decision. You can even make this decision soon if you want to. We have here the Eight of Wands and the Page of Swords here. We want you to go and do this. We want you to rest. With the Four of Swords, that is often, to me, a vacation card, okay? Resting, enjoying yourself, taking it easy. So for you, they are saying, yes, we support you. We supported this sooner than you're coming up with it now. We wanted this to happen sooner. We wanted this to happen back then. So in fact, they even want to tell you, yeah, we wanted you to do this ages ago, actually. You deserve this. You deserve this, okay? And so we have here baby, we have here forgiveness, and we have here imprisonment. Oh my goodness. They want you to break free and go out and enjoy yourself. Go on a vacation, enjoy yourself. We're so sad that you even feel trapped to begin with. They know all these new beginnings you've been going through, been driving you crazy, but they don't want you to stay entrapped in these new beginnings, you know? So Spirit, 2 more cards for divine growth. Beautiful. We have here intuition and opportunity. They definitely want you to go ahead and do that. They definitely want you to go ahead and do that. I wonder where I'll end up. That is so exciting, divine growth. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. All right, so we're going to open up for some more 3-card readings. I'm going to answer just a few people, and then I'm going to end the stream, okay? You're very welcome, Divine Growth. Let us know where you head out to after so that no one goes and stalks you, okay? Oh, my gosh. People are crazy out here. Okay, so if you would like a 3-card reading, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer a few people before I head on out after my moderators. Lola, please, what are the next actions of Joey Cameron towards Demi Lola? Spirit, can we connect to Lola, their higher self and their spiritual team? Can we connect to Joey Cameron here? Their higher self and their spiritual team. 3 cards. What are Joey's next actions towards Lola? 3 of Swords, Lovers, and the 10 of Swords here. Oh my God, that's brutal. Lola, this kind of feels like Joey rejects you, okay? So with the 3 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 10 of Swords here, unfortunately, I'm so sorry to tell you this person is like denying your energy. They may be in a connection with someone else right now. They may be too busy to have a connection with you, but their next actions is kind of just blocking you, blocking your energy from coming towards them, disconnecting from you romantically, okay? So their next actions is unfortunately rather disappointing. And to be honest with you, heartbreaking. So that is your reading, Lola. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a more positive one. Doesn't mean that you're not worth love, by the way. It's just that this person is disconnected from you romantically, okay? You guys may be at a distance. You guys may be no contact right now. That could be the case. If you guys are currently no contact, Lola, this could just be more of that. And that's why the 3 of Swords came out here. So if you guys are currently no contact, and maybe this just means more no contact energy, okay? We're going to get to I Am Lula now. All the best to you in your love life, Lola, and may Spirit bless you with a love that you deserve, okay? Alrighty. We're going to get to, thank you so much, Erica. Thanks. Yes, we are at a distance and no contact. So I would just say it's more of the same then, you know? All right, so I am Lulu. We're going to get to you. What messages does Spirit need me to know? Spirit, can we connect to I Am Lulu, their higher self, and their spiritual team? You're welcome, Lola. What messages does Lulu's spiritual team need them to know right now? 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is now? This is such a the answer is nothing. There's nothing. Your life is kind of in a good place, more than you know. So the blessing here, without you realizing it, Lulu, Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Hangman. They're saying there's nothing you got to worry about. There's nothing popping up that's going to stress you out. You've got a good lay of the land, Lulu. You're pretty aware of what's going on. Just keep things copacetic, keep things balanced. You're good. You got nothing you need to know right now. Everything is good. Isn't it great? There's no monsters in the closet. Or maybe you did want them in the closet. Monsters can be cool sometimes. My mind is blown. Isn't that crazy? They're like, there's nothing today. There's nothing you need to know. Just keep things as status quo. Casper the Friendly Ghost. We're gonna get to another person now. Starry, how does JP feel about my last message? We're gonna connect to JP, his higher self, and his spiritual team. We're gonna connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Starry. They usually have something to say. Well, I guess I'm doing something right. Spirit, 3 cards. How does JP feel about Starry? Are you guys at some kind of distance? So we have here the 7 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the 8 of Swords here. So it's like this person almost doesn't want to respond or respond as openly as they feel like they should. So with the King of Swords here, it's just like this person's like sort of disconnected and distant. Now I want to say this feels like a shy person or a person who has like social anxiety. So either they're shy or they have social anxiety. It kind of feels like it's naturally that way. So with this, how did they feel? He trash talked me to his friends. I confronted him. Ooh! So maybe he should be like this. You know what I mean? Now that we got context. So maybe he needs to be in this energy, okay? Wonder if he felt bad. I want to say that 8 of Swords says yes. There's a sense, I could see the guilt here in this 8 of Swords, but I just want to say it just feels like more of like self-victimization than anything. Like, oh my God, kind of that vibe. So that is how he feels, Starry. How does he feel about your last message? Like he wants to be distant from you and not respond or something like that? Because he's feeling like he's within himself right now, you know? I'm going to congratulate them for that, Erica. I know you will. So that's what I have for you, Starry. Oh my God, a woman messaged me. Okay. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, Starry. So yeah, this person's a little bit distant because of this, probably. Hi, Shayon Tadi. We're gonna get to Yesenia. Does Carlos see marriage with me? Spirit, can we connect to Carlos, his higher self and spiritual team? Can we also connect to Yesenia, her higher self and her spiritual team? Spirit, does Carlos see marriage with Yesenia? 3 cards. The Fool, the Judgment, and the Page of Pentacles. For him, it's a little too early to even consider that, but he has for sure sees it that it could be it could happen. So for him, it's a little too early for that. Even if you guys have been together for like 20 years, he thinks it's too early. So Full, Judgment, Page of Pentacles here. Too early for him to think about that, but he could see it happening in the long run. Okay? So that is your reading, Yesenia. Spirit, we're going to clear the energies. Libra Queen, you're going to be the last free question of today, okay? My goodness. My goodness. You're welcome, Yesenia. So, Libra Queen, Suko's feelings. So, what is the level of contact that you have with Suko? Is it close contact? Is it low contact? Or is it no contact? We're going to connect to Suko, their higher self, and their spiritual team, as well as all those that are guiding them. We're also going to connect to your spiritual team and all those guiding you, Libra Queen. Spirit, what are Suko's feelings for Libra Queen? 3 cards. The Hangman, the Ace of Cups, and the 10 of Cups here. Is he in a relationship? Is he in a connection already? Do you know? Um, there's some indication that he's happy where he's at or something like that. So if he's in a relationship, he's super thrilled about that. So he doesn't think of like other people, other women actually. So the Hangman, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Cups here. This person is happy with something in their life, so they're not worried about other things. So he doesn't feel anything for you, but not because you're terrible, not because you're not a nice person, but because he's so profoundly happy with something else in his life that he doesn't put too much stock in other connections that might distract him from this energy. Okay. So in this vibe, it feels like he's with someone who really makes him happy. And that's why he doesn't have feelings for you. Now, if he isn't in a relationship, there's something that brings him a lot of fulfillment, which is why he doesn't have feelings for you. He doesn't feel things for you. So that is your reading. Is not because you're a terrible person or anything. Okay, like you're probably very likable, but his feelings are just not there. They haven't developed because something else is in his life. Okay, you're very welcome, Libra Queen. Oh my goodness. With that said, guys, that is the end of the stream. Oh my goodness. So we're about to get to my moderators now. So free questions are closed. Donations will remain open to the end of the stream. Free questions closed. I'm no longer taking free questions, but donations will remain open to the end of the stream, okay? Moderators, are you ready for your readings? Are you ready for your readings? My goodness. Thank you guys for your patience. We'll make a list now. Devin, I appreciate that. Thank you. So this is the end of the stream now. To all those who are lurking, to all those who are hanging out with me, thank you guys so much for joining me for another Tarot Card Live with General Goods Tarot. I will see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST for yes or no questions. Tomorrow there will be a raffle at the end, okay? So if you want to stay tuned for that, you're free to come through at the 2-hour mark for the raffle, for the free full reading, okay? And with that said, I hope that you guys have a fabulous evening, morning, afternoon, and night, wherever you are. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. Information there is there for how to reach out to me. Prices are the same, just like the public streams. They're just private, and I keep your information confidential. I don't share them with Stream. I don't joke about it with Stream. Really, it's a little bit more serious, the private readings, okay? So with that said, thank you to the lurkers who have shared their beautiful energy with me today. We are now getting to the end portion of this stream, okay? Donations will remain open to the end, but it's just going to get a little bit more quiet. So I'm no longer taking free questions, but I will be on tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST for more yes or no questions. Moderators, Tortoise Love, are you here? Are you ready for your reading? Thank you for modding. I appreciate it. And moderators, so on Sunday, I have a date to go to an art fair. So I may not be available. I likely won't be available for Sunday to have the chat. But I would like to have the mod chat with you guys. I think it's very important. Do you want to reschedule it for the week after? Ooh. The week after that, I'm gone for 3 days. But I could probably make it work because I'll have my laptop with me. A mod chat would be cool. See what everyone's up to. Hear your complaints and grievances. You guys can give me a progress report. I am at a B-Day party on Sunday. So Taurus Love, you're not available this Sunday, right? Yeah, better reschedule, please. Okay. We reschedule it. Everybody's busy, but I love it. I love that you guys are busy. Okay, so let me just think. I am free Saturday. I'm free Saturday, but we can also, oh my God, I don't know what, guys, you guys all have different schedules and different time zones. I'll make plans now. I was set. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to tortoise love, and then we're gonna get to more of that. All right, Spirit, please clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you. We're gonna connect to tortoise love's higher self and spiritual team. All right, so we're going to connect to the person on your mind here, tortoise love, and the energies of May coming forward for the two of you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding tortoise love. We're also going to connect to the higher self of this person and their spiritual team. How will the rest of the May be like for these two? 3 cards? I'll probably have a shopping day. Oh my God, I miss thrifting, Devin. Ugh. There's not enough thrifting stores in my location. So with the 4 of Swords, Judgment, and the 10 of Wands here, this is like energy of, it's like boom, shoo, boom. So tortoise love for you, how will the rest of the month be? Kind of feels peaceful, and then you get punched in the face, but then things are okay. Okay, so with the 4 of Swords, Judgment, and the 10 of Wands, peace is mostly largely peaceful, quiet, but Judgment is kind of bringing in a really thick energy, like very strong tension, and then a release of that. Okay, so expect like a roller coaster, as Devin sometimes say, where it's like it's smooth, and then you're up, and then you get that peace. Okay, so that's what's feeling like the energy, up and down, then up, then down. Okay, but I'm not really sure exactly the specific events, but just a heads up to you, be ready. I feel like my heart is pounding or something like that. Spirit, please clear the energies, please, and thank you. We're gonna get to We Vibes. We Vibes. Did someone say We Vibes question? I think I vaguely saw that We Vibes saved a question. We will see. Energy can change. Thank you, Erica. Absolutely. And I like that optimism. That is good optimism. I will scroll up. Hold on. No, wait, hold on. There he goes. We Vibes wasn't 2. There's We Vibes. Hello again, E. We Vibes is one of the only yellow avatars here in chat, so it's always easy to see them. Do you mind saving my question for later? I have to sleep. Whatever comes out. Thanks, Joanna. So whatever comes out. For you, We Vibes, we're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team. Your time step is 2255. So We Vibes for you, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding We Vibes. Whatever comes out for We Vibes that you want to say. Justice, Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune. So We Vibes, for right now, the best thing you can do to obtain something, it looks like to obtain a desire, is to separate yourself. Okay, it kind of feels like, oh my God, this is a push and pull. We Vibes, if you want something, you have to separate yourself from it for some time to get it back. Okay, almost like if you're burnt out, separate yourself from the thing that's burning you out so that you can have the energy for it again. Okay, this kind of feels like art block. I remember I took like a year off of drawing or something like that, and then I went back to it. Art burns me the freak out. So with Justice, the Hermit, and the Wheel of Fortune here, let me show you a drawing that I did, guys. Not that you guys care. I drew this. This is what I drew. So We Vibes, they want you to, your spirit guides are telling you to take a little break, okay? Take a little break from something and allow it to come back to you if it does, okay? So this is their advice to you. The best thing for you to do right now is take a break from something and just isolate yourself from something and see if it returns to you, okay? I usually paint nature. I was just thinking, Devin, I wonder if anyone has made a 100% accurate depiction of a tree in a painting. Like, has anyone painted every individual leaf in a tree before, every branch. I would be very impressed. All right, so we're going to get to Joanna now. Spirit, please clear the energies. So thank you so much, Weavibes, for tuning in. About to get to Joanna now. Joanna, would you like to post your question? What will Lucy do if I distance myself? Would she try to hang out with me more? She's been upsetting me today. We're going to connect to Lucy, her higher self, and her spiritual team. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Joanna. What will Lucy do, Spirit, if Joanna distanced herself? You're very welcome, Joanna. Thank you for moderating. Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands here. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think it is? Interesting Two of Wands you've got here. Why the Two of Wands, Spirit? Okay. Is it what I think of it right now? Alrighty, so if you choose to distance yourself from Lucy, they give you a lot of cards, Joanna. Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands here. I felt this energy of Lucy stepping out from a simulation and observing the simulation happen, and then making a choice based on that. So it's like she's gonna see like something's happening again. And instead of repeating a cycle, it looks like she's doing something else, okay? So we have here emotional storm. We also have here bitterness. And then we have here clarity. And then we have here clinging. If you choose to do this, she's going to see a cycle that she hasn't seen before. So this would bring her truth about your dynamic between you guys. Do you recommend that I distance myself? Do you recommend that Joanna distance herself? One more. Is it what I think it is? Is it what I think of it now? They would rather you choose to continue to give energy to the connection, because that would be the wiser move. That would be the more mature, controlled move, is what your spirit guides are saying. So with the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, followed by the Seven of Pentacles, and the Emperor here. So if you choose to do this, Lucy would see a repeated cycle that of how you react to her. If you choose to remain in contact with her, you will be making the mature decision. I'm glad I asked. I will just give her her same energy. There we go. Just play tennis, Joanna. Just play tennis. So that is your reading. You're very welcome, Joanna. Thank you for modding. We're going to get to Devin now. Devin, thank you. I appreciate you very much, Devin, for all that you're doing. Would you like to post your question? Hello, Drew, right? Is it Drew? We're closed for free questions right now, but I will be on tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST if you would like to come on tomorrow, okay? So right now we're closed, but I will be available tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me today. You don't have to stay, but you're free. You're welcome. You're free to be here. Thank you for all that you do, by the way. I appreciate that, Devin. I would like to ask, when I sell my soul, Spirit, please clear the energies of all the previous energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Gosh, I would love. I don't know why I just was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to be a shaman? Oh, we're not gonna go there. Hi, Jealousy, and it's good to see you. I would like to ask, when I sell my soul, do you see the life I will have? I want to be 1000% rich, but want to see if you can get a glimpse, please and thank you. So, if I'm understanding correctly, I'm doing really well. How are you, Jealousy? So, if I'm understanding Devin correctly, you want me to check in to see what the potential future holds for you if you successfully are able to bargain your soul for riches, right? Financial abundance. Okay. So we're going to connect to the devil, whom you would be selling your soul to. We're going to connect to the energies of them. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team. Devin, spirit, rather not spirit, but the energy that represents the devil. What does the future hold for Devin if she were to sell her soul successfully for financial abundance? What would the future hold? What would it look like? You're going to get what you want. So it's interesting. We have here the King of Pentacles. We also have here the World here. That is success. The World is often a card not just representing the Six of Wands, which is victory, but the World is accomplishment. We also have here the Four of Wands here. I also see a nice house in your future too, by the way. Like that Four of Wands can mean harmony, but that Four of Wands for me, for you, is like a really beautiful home for you, okay? You're going to accomplish what you're hoping for. And oh wow, this world is so beautiful for you. But now there's that but. The sacrifice you're making is an Ouroboros type of energy. So there is an energy of you will accomplish what you want, but you also have to understand what you will be giving up is something about yourself. It kind of looks like it's you're gonna go through some type of self-punishment cycle where you are in a constant feedback loop where you're in a feedback loop of damaging yourself in some way. You will get what you want, but with the Ouroboros here, there's something about you being in a cycle of consuming something about yourself, okay? So if you don't mind that, it looks like what you lose is something very important to you for these riches, but the benefit will be accomplished, okay? So I don't really know what they are saying here, but it definitely is something you won't be getting out of. So take it easy. Woo! It's a pretty big deal, this thing is. Really, so I would just say take a look at this card, Devin. Maybe whatever this thing is will jump out at you, what the thing you'll be giving up. And yeah, that's about it. So there we go. We're going to clear the energies now. Clear the energies of all the previous readings, please and thank you. Maybe disconnect from the energy that represents the devil, please and thank you. Alrighty. That's so sad. There's so many ways to make money. My friend went to get her pharmacy making a salary of $140K. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Look at that's a lot of money. All this money in the world. Oh my goodness. Yes, I want to move into a condo for a few years and move to the suburbs. I'm thinking of sacrifice. I hate my family, so I can't sacrifice cutting them out like I said earlier. I don't mind. My childhood has prepared me for that. So yeah, and yeah, I've seen people do this, Devin, again. I've seen people do this, and I've seen people making sacrifices. So yeah, if you're ready for that, Devin, again, you do have to be ready. That is the future that you will gain, okay? Hi, Kaiser. Hello again. Love your readings. Are you taking readings? Kaiser, yes, we are still open for donations if you're curious. If you are curious. And yeah, jealousy, there's like paths, so many different paths for so many people. While you're here on Earth, why not just see how things go, right? We don't all have to follow the same route. Some people go to college, some people don't. Some people choose to be firefighters. Some people choose to work at a bar, you know? It's just the individual experiences that we all desire to go through. All right, so Kaiser, if you like to donate, feel free to. Just let me know if you do. It's good to see you, Jealousy. Alrighty, so we're gonna get to last but not least, Vivi. Vivi, are you ready for your reading? It's just I believe that's living in such a low frequency and energy is just sad. I think it's like I suppose it's relative, right? It's really important to be open-minded to other people's experiences and see how they want to explore their reality, especially if they're not choosing to hurt other people, you know? And I always say high vibration and low vibration must come together for balance. You can't remain high vibrational all the time. That's spiritual ego. You must connect the two. Low vibration is here on earth. It's being grounded. It's recognizing that the bear must kill the deer for food. It's recognizing dark emotions must be processed to recognize what is great. So you must have a marriage of the two of them for balance. Low vibrational and high vibrational are compatible soulmates. I'm just a religious Christian. I understand. So it gets complex. I understand. I'm very adverse to the concept of the devil. Totally understandable. I'm off to bed. Have a good rest. Have a good one, Tortoise Love. Sleep well. All right, so guys, we're going to get to Vivi. I was talking about you earlier, Vivi. Yes, we said glowing things about you. Hold on. I lost it. What was the message, my dear? Hold on. Reposted it. Awesome. Just sent you through PayPal. Thank you, Kaiser. Sorry, I'm getting so lost in sauce. So, Vivi, would you like to post your mod question? I think I need you to repost it if you have already. And then, Kaiser, I'll get to you, and then I'm going to head out on the stream. Hi, Leah. No, have a good one. Have a good night, Leah. And if anyone was curious, I'm very open-minded about spirituality in general. And my goal is just to cultivate happiness and peace and introspection and learning about yourself and growing and developing and just being a kind soul here on earth. Oh God, every time I see that name, I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm so glad you clarify it with Pisces. Oh my goodness. So Vivi, do we have your question? Oh. All right, so how does Erica the Pisces truly feel and think about me? Scorpio, what does she want, need me to know about her and this connection? Sorry, I'm at work. Might need to listen to the recording. No problem, Kaiser. Hold on for a moment. I'm going to save it on the side. I will probably listen to the recording. Lafo, sorry for the resemblance in name. No, you're good. So I'm going to save the timestamp for you. So we're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Kaiser, and all those that are guiding you. We're going to connect to Erica the Pisces here, her higher self and her spiritual team, spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding. Kaiser with his highest interest in mind. What does Erica the Pisces want Kaiser to know or need him to know about her and this connection? So we're going to get information about her and we're going to get information about the connection. Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands here. So what she would like to tell you is that she would love to get to know you, okay? Change things about this dynamic. So with the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands here, followed by the Page of Pentacles, she would love the opportunity to build onto getting to know you as a person. Page of Swords, Four of Wands here, talking more great close conversations, getting to know about your personal life even. She would love to also have the opportunity to reveal personal things about herself. So she would like to get to a place between the two of you where you guys are a lot cozier with each other, okay? Now, for you, for the remainder, the other question here, what would you like? What do you need to know about this connection? So this is what she would like you to know about her, that she would like to get cozier with you and more comfortable with you, to be able to talk more freely, more friendly, to have the opportunity to build on the connection with you, okay? Now, what does she want you to know about this connection overall? We have your Judgment, followed by the Empress, with the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Six of Cups here. So what she wants you to know about this connection for right now, she just wants to keep things friendly between the two of you. It's because she's going through a lot. She's not ready to go the extra mile when it comes to love, okay? So with Judgment, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands here, it seems like she's going through something where she is wounded. She's wounded. She probably has been through a tough breakup, or she's just going through something personal in her life, and she just wants to keep things friendly for right now. Doesn't mean that she's not interested in you, just means that she's just not ready for more. So we have here the Three of Cups and the Six of Cups here. That is keeping things platonic, being open, engaging with each other, talking. Six of Cups, just having a great back-to-back exchange. Like, there is a strong energy of her wishing to get to know you better, but just not being able to go further in a romantic way for right now with these current energies, because she's kind of going through something tough in her personal life. So we're going to get oracle cards for you. Spirit, what does Erica the Pisces want Kaiser the Scorpio to know about her? Distance, separation, connection, longing, craving, followed by boundaries and stress. So she does want to get to know you better. There's a little bit of a distance going on here, okay? So with distance, we have here soulmates, connection, followed by longing, boundaries, and stress. She wants to get to know you more. She wants to get closer to you, but right now she has a boundary up when it comes to kind of like romantic connections, because she's really stressed out. The Nine of Wands is showing up here. The stress card is showing up here. She's really stressed out right now, okay? 5 more cards for Kaiser, please, Spirit. We have here conflicted and bluff here. 3 more. Commitment, exhaustion, and foundation. So Kaiser, Erica doesn't seem to be open to love at this time, okay? Just letting you know, because she really is going through a lot. Just be her friend for the time being. We have her conflicted and bluff here, pretending. She's trying to hide that she's like having a difficult time too, by the way. With commitment, exhaustion, followed by foundation here. She's had a long, exhausting journey with love. She's trying to hide that she's stressed out about it, and she really just wants to establish a strong bond with her coworkers, especially you, get to know you better, be more open with you, just have work be a comfortable and safe environment for her. So what does she need you to know? That right now she's not ready for love, even though she's interested in you, that she's exhausted by relationships, and they're still wounding her to this day. She's hiding that. And she would just rather just have a romantic distance from everyone really for now, but build a familial, strong coworker bond with you. So she really wants to get to know you as a person, okay? And if you're open to it, she will love the opportunity to hang out more and establish a strong bond with you, getting to know you more so that things are cozier at work, okay? So that is your reading, Kaiser. Poor Erica, I don't know what she's been through, but love has been hurting. Love has been hurting for her, poor girl. Oh my God. Oh my God. So that's your reading, Kaiser. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. Last but not least, we're gonna get to Vivi. Vivi, give me a thumbs up if you hear this now. It'll let me know where you're at in the stream, okay? Spirit, please clear the energies of all the previous readings, please, and thank you. I purchased a Thunderbolts movie poster that's bigger than I expected. Finally have the frame, but worry that it's gonna fall while I'm sleeping. Gonna restart my heart. Oh my god. Devin, can I ask you a really quick question? Is the Sinners movie gory? My partner, he wants to watch it, but he passes out when he sees blood, and we can't watch the movie. He has agoraphobia. Let me go look up that. Agorophobia. Agorophobia. An anxiety disorder characterized by intense fear and avoidance of situations where escape might be difficult or help may not be available. Well, that's what he said, but oh my god, I just looked up something he actually is so he has that, but he also is afraid of blood. Yes, it is. It's not for him that. Oh my god, I love gore movies. Oh, never mind. I was so interested too. All right, so Vivi, what can I expect if I proceed on doing the movie I said today to my script study group I intended on doing? Do my guardian angels and spiritual team actually advise me on doing it? So we're going to connect to your higher self, Vivi, and all those who are guiding you. My idea for the movie is about student union, where I study theater. Oh, very cool. So we're going to get the gold deck for you. We're going to connect to your higher self and your spiritual team, Vivi, and all those who are guiding you. We're also going to connect to the guardian angels who guide you and the spiritual team who watch over you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Vivi. What can Vivi expect if they proceed with doing the movie they said that they wanted to do at the script study group? So you should expect that this work would be very fulfilling for you. Look at that, 8 of Pentacles in the sun. Oh, how cool is that? So with the 8 of Pentacles in the sun here, Vivi, your spirit guides are saying you're going to love doing this. This would be really great for you. We see a lot of positive energy coming through here. Fear, and it is going to be hard work, but they see so much positivity coming out of it, okay? So if you want to do this, they see great changes coming about from this, especially really great, like high energy feelings, okay? Hard work, though. It's going to be hard work, Vivi. So spirit guides and the guardian angels of Vivi, do you actually advise Vivi do this? One card for yes or no. This is what I think it is now. So they don't want you to stop yourself from doing this based on their opinion. So with the 10 of Wands, they're like, yeah, don't worry about what we think. We want you to build the confidence to go in this direction. So 10 of Wands and the strength here is coming out for you. With the 10 of Pentacles, think about your long-term, Vivi. So they are pushing you to do this. They want you to do this, Vivi, but they don't want you to worry about their opinion. They want you to do this because you feel inspired and a sense of confidence in this direction. You suggested it because you feel like you had a really great idea. So this will be hard work. They do want you to expect that, but it does seem like the hard work will be fulfilling in some way, shape, or form, okay? So that is your reading, Vivi. Thank you so much for coming through and moderating. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have a fabulous time with this situation here. You're very welcome, Vivi, and have fun. Very proud of you. Hey, Ladybug, I just donated. Thank you for your donation, Chicky Lexi. You're going to be the last person up today, by the way. Moderators, if you guys want to head out, feel free to do so. So good to see you all today. I'm going to wrap up the stream with Chicky Lexi. Whew. I go rest, dear. Have a great rest, Joanna. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy yourself, okay? Enjoy yourself. All right, so Chicky Lexi, we're going to get to you now. You're the last person of today. Feel free to post your question when you are ready. We're calm, we're relaxed, we're at the end of the stream. What is coming towards me in my career? So we'll clear the energies of all the previous readings, Spirit, please and thank you. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Chicky Lexi. May you connect to her higher self, her soul, and the future of her career. What is coming towards Chicky Lexi in her career? Death. A major change is going to happen for you. And it comes about unexpectedly. It leads to, you might be changing jobs. Okay, so hold on, Spirit. Oh my God. The Page of Cups might as well be a major arcana at this point. But with Death and the Page of Cups here, Chicky Lexi, this is a big deal. A big deal is going to happen for you in your career life. A major shift, a major change, okay? I think you might be leaving your job, changing to something else. You're breaking free. We have here the world in the full showing up here. He's busting out, okay? I'm here. I'm coming out. Oh my God. I want the world to know. You're leaving a job and you're like freaking thankful for it. I'm guessing you're not really happy where you are right now, but you're busting out and you're free. We have here the Chariot. You're just happy to go somewhere else, anywhere else but this place. So something is going to shift significantly. You're free. You're going somewhere else. And you're heading into an entirely new direction with your career. Now we're going to get the energies for after this, okay? My job is stopping me from doing what I really want to do. Look at that. I'm pretty sure Beyonce made a song. What song did Beyonce make? I'm listening to a song right now. I'm not even responding to this mess. I'm just listening to Beyonce sing in my head. Oh my God. Here in my spiritual team, we are Beyonce fans. So with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, so there's a little bit of an energy of you being like terrified. You made this move. You're so free. You're freaked out. Okay. You're like wondering, did I make the right thing? Did the right thing happen rather? Did the right thing happen? Is this the end? So I do see you freaking out a little bit from busting out, breaking yourself free from the situation. Three more cards here, Spirit. The Star, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands here. Wow, with the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you're getting an entirely new, different type of opportunity, a new job here. But even though you're like freaking out, you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen to the right? Oh my God. I just feel like it's scary. It's scary right after this. But very beautiful. We have the Star, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands here. I do see there being this element of faith, feeling like, listen, even though this is scary, I know that the right thing has happened. And with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands here, it really feels like the passion, the creativity, the momentum, the inspiration leads you to feeling more confident about yourself. So I do sense you feeling immediately confident that you made the right decision. Even when you were scared that you ended something. Okay, so it feels really scary. I felt like walking out earlier today. Oh my God, Spirit's just like, listen, you know it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. So Death, Page of Cups here again. There's going to be a spontaneous end. Maybe it was almost going to happen today, Chicky Lexi. You might really find yourself walking out. Okay. So with the Fool of the World here, spontaneous end, you're free, you're breaking out, you're done with this chapter, you're on to something else. There's fear coming in with the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords from this ending. You're wondering if you did the right thing, but with the Star, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands there, it does look like you are confident at some point in the future about the choice that you made, okay? So we're going to pull past life cards for you, and instead of these oracle cards here, I'm going to be picking different oracle cards. So 3 cards from here, Spirit. It's just not fair up there, and they're abusing me. Look at that. So it's really fascinating. It looks like you have commitment to your heart more than to the job. So you're someone who follows your heart more than feeling like you have a duty uh, to remain restricted in like a what's the word for it? Uh, for financial reasons. Okay. So we have your spouse, we have your knighthood, well, and we have your love life. Now, this is not about love. This is more so about like you being committed to your heart. Your heart doesn't want this, so your heart is not wanting to stay, and so you are honoring it. Okay, I'm gonna go pick a different oracle deck for you over here. Yes, okay, fabulous. That's me. It's my strength and my weakness. It's who you are, you know? It's the spice of life. You are Chicky Lexi. You have the C. We have the bundle. And we have the child. Look at that. Dude, you're like, frick it. I feel like you're tossing this whole situation into the sea. Look at that. We got a whole bounded up person about to be tossed overboard here. That is so funny that they brought this out. So you're going to literally be dumping the situation in the ocean like a corpse, a little bit morbid. But with the child showing up here, I just feel like you have a very youthful soul. You want to be playful, you want to have fun, you want to enjoy your time here on earth. You don't want to be stuck and tied down to limiting and soul sucking situations. You need fire, you need passion, you need fun, you need excitement. You need something that challenges you creatively. So you are moving on to something else. And much like the fool and much like the child here showing up here, you are on to more exciting situations, okay? So that is your reading, Chicky Lexi. Very fascinating reading. All the best to you in this new start. I do feel it's going to be scary, but you cannot be anything other than yourself here, okay? So enjoy your new beginning. Have fun. And whether fear comes, remember you always have your creative abilities to get you through the day, okay? Thank you. I'll keep you posted. I would love that. Have fun and remain curious of the unknown, okay? I'm going to send a pic of the chicken curry in the Discord for you, by the way. Thank you, Devin. Look at you making me jealous with your food. You're just trying to make me hungry. Thank you, though. So, guys, that is officially the end of the stream. To all those who are just lurking, just watching, and just like to tune in to hear me, thank you so much for sharing your beautiful energy with me. I do hope that you have a fabulous morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Guys, I am available for private readings if you would like to get in contact with me via Linktree in the description. Private readings are the same price as public readings, so not more, not less. So if you would prefer confidential private readings, I don't share anything that you share with me. You can contact me in Linktree. I will get back to you as soon as I can, okay? But with that said, moderators, Devin, Joanna, Vivi, We Vibes, Tortoise Love, Camille, everyone, thank you all so much for joining me for another Tarot Card Live. Have a fabulous day. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Thursday. Goodbye, good night, and thank you all for your fabulous energy. Goodbye!